It's been a slow week.
We got a good thing. Don't know if I'ma see you again.
Hello everybody, my name is Amber and I am the Black Directioner. Okay you guys, so for the first time in WOAH Wednesday history, ain't no drama. No, I don't think y'all heard me right. Ain't no drama. I'm very stoked on this situation. Like, I looked back on everything, and because you know, like, I put everything in like files and stuff, and I was really looking at it, and I'm like, didn't shit happen this week? At least nothing that I saw, nothing that I caught, nothing that I thought was worthy enough to be classified as legit new drama, you know? So there's not necessarily we're gonna start off with the least problematic, because ain't nobody really been problematic this week. We're just gonna start off with the person who has the least information that I know of into the person who I know the most about right now. So let's do this. First person we're going to be talking about is Liam. I don't know how many times I have to say it, like, Liam's just been MIA and he's just gone. And last Wednesday, I was like, I don't know where he is. I want to see his face. How come I don't see his face anymore? You know, he's too beautiful for nobody to be able to see his face, like where he's at. And then, like, the very next day, we got photos of him. He was in London. We got photos of him in London. And, like, a lot of people were bringing up the fact that they claimed that he had, like, a scratch on his face or something. And then people was like, oh, my gosh, let me find out Cheryl is abusing him. And I was like, no. And then people were like, oh, my gosh, let me find out that they like being a freak in the sheets. And then I was like, no. I personally don't see a scratch. I don't know where. Is that not a mole? That looks like a mole to me. I don't know what everybody's talking about. Shut up. But that's all I've gotten from Liam. And that was from Thursday. Okay? It's been a whole week. Ain't nobody heard from him. Where he at? So now we're going to talk about Louis. Aside from, you know, the football game with him and NIALL and everything, we'll talk about that towards the end. He's really just kind of been out, you know, like he's been out at airports, he's been flying from here to there, you know, with NIALL and everything, and, you know, he's just been chilling. He really hasn't been doing anything. He's been doing a couple interviews and stuff, you know, because he's jumping back into the soccer, you know, his sports that he loves. He's jumping back into that really soon, if not already. And so that's just pretty much what's been going on. And, you know, we got like a new photo of the baby. That's the only thing that's really been going around, is the photo of the baby. So now we're going to talk about Zayn. The main thing that's going on with Zayn is that there's this huge rumor, which it honestly just might be true, that him and Gigi are officially over. They claim that Zayn dumped her 2 weeks after her birthday. Just like last week, there were photos of him hiking with his friends, and then there were tabloids saying, oh, he's sneaking off with this really cute blonde, leaving Gigi at home. And I was like, why does everybody assume that he's just this big ass cheater, that he just cheats on everybody that he's with? And then the very next week they split up. So it's like, are they trying to connect this in a way? Is there really something that happens? Like, did they really like get into this badass fight to the point where they just split up, even though they've been going out for a couple months? Even though they showed that they were so in love, you know, like, I don't know. But that's what's been going around, is that they split up. It could just be a rumor. That's probably not true. I don't know, guys. The next thing that's going on with Zayn is that he was seen in a recording studio with this producer. So people are like, is he featured in a new song? Is he going to be releasing a new little single? Is he already working on album number 2? Like, Zayn, sit down. So now we're going to be moving into Harry. You know, not much has really been happening with Harry. Of course, he's just staying on his little movie train, and he just wants to be there. It's supposedly saying that his movie is supposed to be out July 21st of 2017, and Harry's name is supposedly Tommy. He doesn't look like a Tommy, but okay. Here's a photo that we got of them. They're like running in the trenches and everything like that. So I wonder if he's gonna die. Is he gonna die in this movie? Like, what's going on? So there was a rumor going around by The Sun, which, you know, this just gives y'all a bigger reason to not listen to every single thing that you read, you know what I mean? You know, I've already told y'all that The Sun is trash, TMZ is trash, all these little tabloids are just trash, because they don't know what they're talking about. They ain't got a story, so they gotta make up one, you know what I'm saying? So The Sun supposedly claimed that Harry was doing a solo song or a solo album, even not even a song, but like a whole album, like a whole 12-track album with the lead singer of One Republic. Somebody had asked the lead singer of One Republic if it was true, and he had said, "I am not featured on Harry Styles' album. We wrote a couple tunes together. Who knows where the universe will take them? There is no album, therefore nothing to be featured on." So they were claiming that it was gonna be on Harry's album and everything like that. But he was like, "Ain't no album for me to be featured on in the first place. So what y'all talking about?" So they put false quotes in his mouth, and that's why a fan had to confirm it. Fuck the magazines, because they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, so now we're going to be moving on to NIALL. So a couple of WOAH Wednesdays back, I do recall telling y'all that NIALL was working on this big project, this big charity project that's called Horn and the Rose or something like that, where basically, he gets charity money and, gives to charity. It says that they raised over 500,000 pounds just that night alone. And then they have raised over $1 million for charity that week because of his charity t-shirts and his hoodies that he was selling online. That's great. That's a lot of money to be going to charity. He recently talked to a magazine talking about Freddie, Louis' baby. He hasn't met the baby yet, and basically saying that every time he lands in LA that the baby's always asleep. And he was like, "You got to see the baby before 6 or 7 or you don't get to see him at all." Kind of fishy. They make it seem like he can still go in there and see the baby. He can't hold it or talk to it if it's asleep. But you mean to tell me if it's after 6 or 7, I can't go look at him? I can't go mesmerize? You think the baby gonna be asleep from 6 and 7 until the very next morning? What baby? What baby does that? Moving on. And okay, there's huge rumor going around claiming that NIALL has a girlfriend. Now, I seen this photo around and everything like that. There were a lot of people claiming that was just a fan. In the photos, there wasn't his girlfriend or anything like that. But, at the same time, are we just assuming that this is a fan? Are we assuming that this is a girlfriend? Maybe this is his long-lost sister. Maybe this is a cousin that was in Ireland but came all the way down here just to get a photo with him. Who knows? I don't know. But that's just a really, really, really big rumor going around, and people are claiming that he low-key confirmed it on his Twitter that he does indeed have a girlfriend. It's more 80% of the fandom who genuinely think that NIALL has a girlfriend than the other percentage who are just in denial, and I'm not even gonna lie, I am in that percentage because as far as I was concerned, me and NIALL are dating, okay? Like, that's my fiance. I don't have to date my fiance. We're already together, okay? So, go on with all them little rumors. And so now we're going to talk about everybody as a whole. It's been 6 months. We've been on this break from One Direction for 6 full months. They're claiming that NIALL is supposedly supposed to be releasing his music first. I didn't even know that NIALL was still doing music over his break, but they're claiming that his stuff is going to be released first of all of them. Louis and NIALL had did that Pro AM game up against each other, and this was photos of them all together, which honestly flooded my heart because it seems like I haven't seen any of the boys together in a really, really long time. So it's really good to see them doing something that they really care about. In the end, Team NIALL did indeed come on top, and NIALL ended up winning the Pro AM. So congratulations to him. He raised over 38,000 pounds because of this, which is awesome and amazing, and I love him, and I knew he would win because he's NIALL, and NIALL just wins at everything. But other than that, everybody, that's all. That's it. That's all that's been going on this week. If there was anything that I missed, as always, let me know. You can always inbox me some things if you feel like I might miss anything. But as far as I'm concerned, this week was pretty chill, which is good. That's always a good thing. That's always a good sign. So, yes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I caught some people up. I wish to see you guys in my next video. I hope everybody has an awesome Wednesday. Remember, keep your head up and smile, and always know that somebody has your back. Bye.
And then we fly away, and we ain't running out of fuel. I'm running off of you. I'm running off of you.